4-night special CW Heroes versus Aliens. It's clunky, the entire Supergirl series. But I like the last one was the best. Legends of Tomorrow. If I had to rank it, I'd like that one the best. It's got a lot of different elements to it. Time, spoilage. It's all spoilage. Like what happened, and this spoils every single episode for the second season, everything I'm talking about. So if you haven't seen any episodes of, I don't watch The Flash, I don't watch Arrow, I don't watch Legends of Tomorrow, this second season anyway, but I have watched every single Supergirl episode up till today. So but I like the first season 2, episode 1 with the Asian guy being one of the green. What was his name? The Kryptonite. I forgot what. Superman was pretty awesome. That was the highlight of the entire episode for me. Actually, that was episode 2. But then after that, everything else, every single episode after that, I mean, there's highlights here and there, and I can see everything's done by committee nowadays, the past couple of years, so it's like you can really see it in these series marked here. And so the question comes up: is it worth it to watch for these tidbits? Now with the way the internet is, you can pick it up here and there. Things get spoiled so fast, but it's not worth my time anymore. I mean, I grew up with Smallville. I grew up with a lot of superhero stuff. I know I look a lot younger than I actually am, but at least Smallville had drama. Now with these shows, they're like, there's no real long-lasting, constant. It doesn't feel real, and with this, them working with the government. See, I'm privy now to a lot of things, and superheroes, government is evil. You can't do it with government. So these shows trying to co-opt. The shows have been doing this for quite some time now. I was watching, okay, now it's recording. I was watching a Guy King, one of the shows that, from my youth, they have it on Netflix. Not Netflix, Hulu, free episode, and I could see all the propaganda with that. It's a Japanese show, spoilage of this, and they bring it over here, and it's propaganda like up the mother. It's the same thing with the Scorpion TV show. I don't know if it's still on. Spoilage for that. They got these super geniuses working for the. So anyway, highlights with this 4-night harder. I like the thing with KEVLEX going down Supergirl. The one thing that really cinches the entire series, this 4-nighter, was what you're waiting for. Brandon Routh, I think that's his name. Should know his name. We know who he is. This is gonna spoil Superman Returns. he was Superman. So, you know, you waiting for him to some kind of quibbit about that. He's playing the Atom in this series. And the funny thing is, the first engagement I remember is Supergirl throwing him away, but you finally get an actual engagement where he doesn't have his mask on and they're close together. She passes right by him and he goes, "She looks a lot like my cousin," to the blonde girl. And yes, that moment, I think there must have been a lot of cheering around the fan base. That was totally awesome. Even the behind the scenes, I watched it about 2 weeks ago. There wasn't even interaction between them. They were playing video games, but he's like in the back, looking down and doing something or something. Some kind of, he was keeping busy on something while she's playing games, and you're looking at them both, you're waiting for something, but there was nothing there. They cut away to that, but finally we got it right at the end here. Of course, this reminds me now to kind of spoil Civil War. Yeah, they got this kind of Civil War thing going, even with them both coming, aliens and the heroes. But the engagements in Civil War, and I didn't like Civil War either. This four-parter, it was okay, but I like this four-parter better. No swear words, great. But the engagements were not as awesome in this one. I'm talking here the individual engagements, individual matches. Because in the Marvel one, they're you know, with Spider-Man and Captain America, and you know, here this TV series they didn't have that much time, but that's what I'm talking about. I mean, I've done superhero stuff before. A series, my most popular series, too. It was number 1 and 2, and I kind of had like this team kind of thing going. But even then, when I was working out the script, it was like, okay, what do you want to see? You're gonna have a lot of heroes. Okay, I'm gonna spoil some of my stuff, but you know, how do you do this? And the way I did it was I didn't have that many characters. I broke it, not broke. I don't want to say. I had only a few characters that we focused on because I didn't need that many engagements. You could hear them verbally off screen or reference it, but it wasn't important. It wasn't necessary for the story to see them actually engage so many characters. So I focused on mainly three on screen. Well, I don't want to spoil it, but mainly you focus on 3 at a time. Pay off with what's his name, Heat Wave, calling Supergirl skirt. So pay off at the end. That's cool. With him, and then they got the Black Martian Manhunter. You know, in the comics, it's white Superman, and then white Cyborg. So, I like the Captain America kind of suit you have, whatever that you guys. I'm not for government, so but he's Captain. I'm not for the. He embodies the spirit of America. And the spirit of America is actually not government. Take back what was stolen from them, so they started to take ideas from the Marvel universe. That's why we lost him as Tony Stark, and now here we've got the game, Star Wars. Okay, I've not been a lot of stuff. Stealth and all of it. But this is awful. And legends. I like the new team. I didn't know something new. First I've seen Legends season 2. That's interesting. I might check in, maybe. But maybe not. The black. Season 1, where he's talking with the table and then talking with the idiots outside, and the idiots are walking by, the racist morons are looking down, wondering why wondering is a bad. No, wondering, ponder the pocket. Let's say they're pondering why this black kid is sitting with. Black is he knows that, but he's ignoring them. He's talking about them. It's hilarious. But he's Johnny Storm. Oh, and you've got the Ponder twins, I guess, with that one the one black girl. Just pretty awesome. Of course, the Hall of the big building, you know, the Super Friends thing. That was neat. That was a surprise to me. Oh, and of course, with this series, but actually not that superhero thing. Superhero, don't breed. That's our number one threat. Oh, and I didn't get the end what they were meant by full. Their life is full. I guess they're saying there's supposed to be like a shout out to the fact that the episode was full of other superheroes, but they go, at least their life now is full. Yeah, it's full. It's full of overpopulation. Yeah, think about it. If they didn't breed, I think the whole plot of this 4-parter was the fact that the aliens wanted to wipe them out because in the future, people develop. Everyone on the planet practically everyone on the planet develops meta powers. So they want to wipe them out because they've seen it happen on other worlds, and they don't want to be threatened by, they see, you know, they don't want to be threatened by this planet, like threatened by other planets, supposedly. So, you know, if people didn't breed, we wouldn't be, there would be no threat. Of course, if they didn't breed either, they wouldn't have a threat. They wouldn't be threatened. Anyway, I'm gonna leave the overpopulation thing for another video. But anyway, that's my take on this 4-nighter.